What's up everybody, Anthony Alfonso here coming in with another video. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and stay up to date with all my content. In this video, we're gonna be diving into Snapchat advertising. If you guys have been following me for a while, you know that Snapchat is a place where we can go as affiliates and run our advertising. So in this video, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a campaign reveal of one of the campaigns I ran on Snapchat, some of the results that I got with the campaign that I set up, and I'm gonna show you guys the back office and the insider view. Stay to the end because there is a bonus at the end, so watch it to the end and let's jump right into it. So for getting started, we first need to go over the exact requirements for Snapchat. What do you need to do in order to launch your Snapchat ads? So I have another tab, we'll take a look. So the requirements is you need to have a 1080 by 1920 for your requirements for your video. Now, I do strongly recommend that if you're gonna be using Snapchat advertising, you're gonna wanna be using videos. The reason is that with videos, you can convey your message to your audience and try to sell them better, because what you can do with Snapchat is you can set up a 30-second video. Yes, a 30-second video. Now think about your current Facebook ads. Do you have advertising right now that is equivalent to at least 30 seconds? You do not want it longer than 30 seconds or you can't use that on Snapchat. So a 30-second video is ideal. Now, when I ran my test, I tested 10-second videos, 15-second videos, 20-second, and I found that 30-second videos are the best videos to go with for your Snapchat campaigns. Now next, this is just a quick, if you didn't know, Snapchat, they do allow you to have an advertising bonus when you sign up. So when you spend $350 on ads, they'll give you a $375 credit. So think about that. If you're maybe on a lower budget and you're wanting to run Snapchat, take advantage of the free credit that you're gonna get. Now next, with offers that you can run on Snapchat, I highly recommend we're gonna go over some tips, by the way. So this is gonna be our miniature guideline as we're going through this, but advertising tips. The offers that you should run on Snapchat are e-commerce related offers, lead generation related offers. These offers work well on Snapchat, so those are the niches that I would start with. So for example, don't try to go way too aggressive, like for example, promoting Nutra like weight loss or anti-aging cream. Snapchat does have a lower age range, but they do allow you to target users who are 50 plus. When you start targeting up into the higher demographics, there's not gonna be as much traffic there. So remember, when you're looking for an offer to promote, broad is better. Broad is better because there's a bigger audience that you can run your ads to. Now next, if you've never seen a Snapchat ad, what you need to do before you even log in to create your Snapchat account, look at Snapchat's inspiration. So we can scroll down here. What you need to do is choose your region. So for where I'm from right now, I'm in the North America region. So I would just choose that right there. And what you can do is choose your industry. So next, what you need to do is you just have to scroll down and take a look at and get some examples of what other people are. The next thing I recommend is after you get some ideas, make sure to open up your cell phone right now. If you do not have a free profile on Snapchat, set that up. And what you can do is you can start scrolling through Snapchat and going through other people's stories and finding what they're doing. I'll actually show you a very quick example. So right now I'm actually logging into my Snapchat and I'm actually gonna put this on the screen, what I see. So we can see here there's actually a sponsored post. I'll click onto it. And there's an e-commerce related product. When I'm seeing this, I'm getting ideas. The gears are turning. They're using the call to action, get now. These are things I'm taking notes of. We see they have a mini testimonial right underneath that, so keep track of that too. So let's actually keep browsing through and looking around. Okay, so we see reduce under eye wrinkles, puffiness. So this to me, this is more in the skin related niche. A little bit more aggressive, I would say, but I love the ad, it looks good. So let's actually keep scrolling through this. We got the Conor McGregor. I'm not sure if anyone watched that fight, but it was about a 40-second fight. It wasn't too long of a fight. Let's actually keep scrolling down. So just start clicking into some of these. Let's actually click on this random one, the Chicago Bulls one. Then what I'll do is I'll just start clicking and seeing if I can see any ads pop up. So we just got hit with another ad. They're showing a before and after. And this is a grow your hair back product. So let's actually keep going, see if we see one more ad. So we have another pop-up ad right here. CVS is running ads, interesting. So let's keep going through. Let's find one more ad. Let's scroll out of this one and we'll scroll down a little bit. Let's click on Postmates. Looks like Postmates is running ads. And we'll check one more spot for ads. Let's keep going through this. So we have DraftKings. Now you can run app installs. This is an app install right there. Let's keep going. Okay, so we got hit with another ad from Toro. So these are how I get my examples for ads. Now let's actually click out of this Snapchat and exit out of this recording. All right, so now that we've seen how we can get some ideas for our ads, let's actually jump into my Snapchat account and I'm actually gonna show you guys the back office. So let's come over to here. So what I already did is you can use filters. If you guys are familiar with running ads on Facebook or Google, how Snapchat does it, they have a campaigns, ad set, and ads, just like Facebook. By the way, on Snapchat, you can use email lists, which work great for Snapchat. But as you can see here, this is fixed. Now, what I wanted to do is I wanted to run an e-commerce related product. One, you want to promote something that solves a problem. So I know a lot of people have issues with car mechanics, so that's the angle I wanted to take with Snapchat. Now, this offer does need to be a higher age range, so my goal was to keep it above 25 plus. This offer actually would do better with 35 plus, just from experience of running the offer, but then the reach would have been too low if I would have narrowed into 35 plus. So I decided to do 25 plus with this campaign. So as we can see that, I had 1,400 swipe up and I paid $184. Now, the network that I used to run this affiliate offer was GiddyUp. And with this GiddyUp right here, this is actually called Fixed. The offer pays out around $60. So in order for me to keep promoting this, this is the testing phase, by the way. When you guys launch on Snapchat, you're gonna go through the testing phase. So my goal was with this offer was I wanted to make one conversion within 3 to 5 times that payout. So just so we can all be on the same page, let's just say this offer pays out. Let's actually make this a little bit bigger. So with Fix being $60, we can come here and we know that, let's just say 60 times 3, that puts us at about 3 times the payout at about $180. I spent about $183, $184. So I spent 3x the payout. I didn't make any conversions on this campaign. Let's actually jump into the Snapchat side now. So we see, so this is where I got the offer from. Now let's actually jump back into Snapchat. So next, let's actually dive into my ad sets. So what we did is we ran for conversions. Let's go into the ad sets. So what I did with this campaign is I set up 5 different ad sets. Now, I do recommend that you do test, if you launch a brand new campaign, try to test at least 5 different ad sets at the very beginning. Now, in terms of creatives, I recommend to have, 2 to 3 creatives, which you want to have something that you can split test against. So in terms of the targeting, I try to keep it very simple. On Snapchat, broad works well. I also tested some auto interest, so you guys can see what I actually tested in here. Let me actually show you this one right here where we spent $78. Let's just click on edit. So this one here, I was testing 30 plus and we can scroll down. So 30 through 50 plus, we were doing both men and women. Now next, I chose English because that's the target of people I wanted to have see it. And also with this campaign, I was targeting in United States only. So keep that in mind. So next we can scroll down. So right here, by the way, I did a test. We can see here, I wanted to get all the automotive shoppers because I figured that, hey, this is the warmest spot I can test is the auto industry already. So take a look at my interests and my targeting: lifestyle shoppers, automotive shoppers. We see shoppers for car parts. So by the way, all testing. Now next, we can actually scroll down, operating system, all. Connection type, I wanted them to be on Wi-Fi because it was a 30-second video for the creative. And next, the budget was $50 for it, but I do recommend that do 5 ad sets, do $10 each on each one for a budget of $50 a day. You can spend less if you want. So if your budget's a little bit lower, you can split that $50 into 10 ad sets. So keep that in mind. You can do $5 ad sets if you like. Now next, let's scroll down. I did auto bid for this campaign and my reach was 19 to 20 million people. So that was one of my ad sets on my targeting on who I targeted. Now next, this is the important part. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys my creative that I used. And by the way, this creative was very easy to build. I built this creative on Snapchat's platform. So Snapchat has what they call a Snapchat publisher. And what that lets you do is you can upload your video and you can edit your video to how you want it. So you don't have to be an expert to make that design. So let's actually dive into this. So we're just gonna click on these and let's jump into the ads. So what I did is I did a split test. I did 2 different videos. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the videos on the screen and I'll hit play so you guys can see. Let's actually come into here. Let me make sure my volume's up so you guys can try to hear this. All right, so we're gonna click on the video 1. So I just named them V1, V2. These are the long form videos that I edited down. So we can just click on here and click on it. There we go. So, oh, okay, it loaded up. All right. So there is going to be some information that I'm blurring out on here just to keep my landing pages private. But you guys are also seeing this campaign. So you can see that on January of 09, I launched it. And this was...
that the mechanic we've been going to for years has been ripping us off. And the last time I took the car in, my husband swore he was ripping me off. Well, okay, so Fix is telling me I have a problem, a bad oil pressure sensor, and should only cost around $100. I'm gonna see if my mechanic is ripping me off. What's the damage?
Well, ma'am, it looks like what we got here is you ran your motor low on oil, and this is definitely pretty severe. It's gonna cost you $1,900, but I definitely wouldn't leave here today without getting the work done.
So that was the commercial right there. It was 30 seconds. And what I wanted to do is I wanted to show the issue that everyday people like myself, other people out there who may go to a car mechanic who may not be the most honest person. So that's why I tried to capture that within the 30 seconds that I had. Now next is when I put the video up, as you can see, what I'm testing right now is I'm testing doing split. And what I mean by split is I'm putting one video on top and a standstill image on the bottom. So that was my test here. As you can see, there's the Fix picture right underneath the text. And to avoid getting ripped off, we have the Fix picture there and a video playing above. Now that's something I'm testing. You can also test putting a video on the bottom and a video on the top. But it's all testing. This is one of the creatives. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you the other ad that I created. So what I did now is I came into the Snap Publisher, which what I mentioned to you guys earlier, and I came here so you guys can have a better image of what the ad and the creative look like. So right here in the Snap Publisher, if I click on review right here, it's gonna bring up a miniature phone and actually show us this ad. So let's actually click here so you can see.
I just had someone come in with the check engine light on, and they...
Whoops, let's
I just had someone come in with the check engine light on, and they let me know how much it stresses them out. They don't know what the problem is, how big of a problem it is, or how much it'll cost. This is good for everyone, even those of you that don't know anything about cars. This is Fix. Over here we have another scanner. It costs a lot of money. How this works is you plug it into the car, and the car lets me know what the problem is with the vehicle. This little guy does the exact same thing. Not only that, it sends the information directly to your phone. Now you have your own personal mechanic in your pocket.
So that's how the video ended off. He said, now you have your own personal mechanic in your pocket. So I try to make sure to capture these moments along the advertising. But take a close look. If we look at this image, there it says brand in the headline. So if the brand, you have to make sure you put the correct brand name. For headline, I just kept it very simple. I was saying, unnecessary car repairs. Very simple headline for headlines. So now that you guys have seen my campaign, I do have a bonus for everybody. First, I want to say thank you for making it this far in the video, but if you would like to see more videos just like this Snapchat one where I did a campaign reveal on the current offer that I set up and ran, I need likes on this video. Drop a like on this video. If we get 100 likes, my bold promise is I will make another Snapchat video and I'll showcase another campaign, a live campaign that I'm actually running. And you guys are gonna get to see the behind the scenes, you know, what I did to set it up, a little bit more of the ad creation, where I got these creative ideas from, you know, where I got my images from, and just, hey, when you guys see my other creative, you're gonna see the major difference. A big stepping stone from what I did in Fix versus what I'm doing now. And so drop a like. If we reach 100 likes, we have 10K subscribers. If we get 100 likes on this video, I'll show you guys exactly how you guys can set up your own Snapchat campaign, and I'll do another reveal. So if you guys like the sound of that, show some love, and I'll see you guys in the next video.